Wichita, 6'2", junior number 5, Connor Harris.
Well, welcome back to those who've been with us throughout the evening. Mike Power still here. This time I'm joined by Jerry Smith, the old coach, Jerry Smith, to call the Marion Warriors boys game against the Independent Panthers. We have Gene Winkler as our director. And who we got? Hannah Snubenhofer-May is going to be our camera person for, I think they're trading off by, I don't know if it's by the half or by the quarter. Every quarter. They can only stand us for a quarter at a time.
A new person on every quarter, huh?
I said they can only stand us a quarter at a time, and she nodded her head yes.
Yes. Well, hopefully our listeners can stay with us the whole game.
Well, they can always just turn the sound
I
off.
know. I guess they could do that, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Well, it's good to be back here anyway. And
hey, our pregame sponsor is Central National Bank, and we'll be broadcasting from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. All of our timeouts will be sponsored by Tampa State Bank, all the 3-point shots by Case & Son Insurance. And our first quarter sponsors are Spur Ridge Veterinary Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank.
Yeah, I watched part of this game Friday. The boys they played hard and they got after it, but they just was a little bit outmanned against Gossel. But they just don't have a lot of experience out there on the floor.
Right.
So or coming off the bench, either one, and a lot of young people. So it's going to be kind of like the football team. It's going to be loaded with sophomores and a few juniors and seniors stuck in there. So it's going to be a learning curve for them, and we'll see how they progress.
I was just talking to Jay Smith before we got started. There's a 3-point shot, and rebound comes down to the Warriors. Jay was saying that his grandson Cole had a good JV game, but Cole's one of those sophomores, along with a lot of these. Jack Lanning right there.
Trevor Cooper.
Whoop. I think that one went off his foot. There we go. Nice pass, and just won't fall.
Transition defense.
That's going to get the blocking foul on the Warriors.
It's going to be on Cooper Bailey. I noticed on the Wichita roster, they've only got 2 seniors. So but they got a lot more juniors.
Yeah.
So they're not loaded with seniors anyway.
Putting on some pressure here, and there's a steal. Oh, and then number 5, Connor Harris, who stole the ball or knocked the ball away, had it roll out of bounds on him.
Yep, we're gonna have to learn to handle the pressure.
Oh, that's a Lanning with
there we go.
With the 70-yard bomb there to Schaefer's.
Pretty good hands on Schaefer's to catch that thing. Got fouled going up.
So Trevor will go to the line. Independent up 3-0 on the basis of that 3-pointer. Minute into the game. There we go.
All right, the banks are open tonight.
Warriors get on the board.
Oh, that's a foul. Can't stick that arm bar out there.
Caden Wilhelm picks up the foul.
We got a Tampa State Bank timeout by the Warriors.
Coach Raymer.
We've got to get back and establish some transition defense a little bit. They're just beating us down the floor is all they're doing. Got to turn and run. It's part of the game.
Coach Raymer is fairly animated over there. I mean, not over the top, but clearly he's trying to make it clear that the message he's sending, he wants it heard.
Well, that's an effort play. Sometimes you're not blessed with the most speed in the world, but you can put out, a lot of effort, get down the floor, get position. It's kind of like rebounding.
Yeah.
Seems like I remember number 11 from last year.
In and out. And Warriors come down with it. Lanning will bring the ball up.
Go to the. He picked up 2 quick fouls the other night. He just too physical on his screens.
Jack,
Yeah,
he did have the other night. He had 2 fouls in the first minute of the game, and never fouled out. He did a great job.
Yeah.
Thought about the 3. Yep, Warriors come down with it. Bailey brings it up the court with a winner, and then Morrell gets lost.
Number 11 is all over the court, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Looks good. So Tampa State Bank 3-pointer. I don't know if we count it for Tampa State Bank when it's the opponent, but we'll give it to them.
Right, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is Case and Son. Yeah, all right. Well, then we're not counting it. We're not calling it a Case and Son.
I guess we didn't.
That was called number 5 in Wichita. Connor Harris, his first personal, second team foul.
No, that's a foul.
Entering the game for Wichita's 24, Leighton Merrill.
Okay.
They brought in
bringing in a little height.
They are, yeah. 6'4", Leighton Merrill, number 24. Schaefer's, there we go.
Very good. Under control, right down the middle. Nice job.
Sure was. 6-3. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the quarter, and another foul against the Warriors.
You got to play one side or the other. You can't play in the middle. You'll never stop them.
That'll be first foul on Campbell Winter.
Okay.
You mentioned number 11. That's Sam Taylor.
Oh, that was nice.
Good job by Lanning.
Yeah, that was a nice feed though. But that guy was as close as the guy that passed it.
Gonna get a reach around foul there.
Well, when you get by those guys, you got to take it to the basket as best you can. They're not allowing us any open space out there at the 3-point line. You get around somebody, you're going to have to take it to the basket.
Warriors with an opportunity here to kind of tighten this up a bit. We'll tighten it up a lot, really. Could make it a 1-point game or even a tie ball game. There you go.
Get in there.
And Jack gets the roll.
Nice play. Nice pick and pop.
Another 3-point shot. That one's no good.
You got to find people.
Yep, that hit the line when it came down.
Yeah, that's good. Some of your most open shots are off offensive rebounds.
Oops, Wilhelm gets control of it back.
Jack thought about it. Got to protect the basketball.
There you go. Oh, had the right idea. Good hustle out there by Winter.
There you go. Good job.
That'll be Warrior ball.
Yep. Get another shot at it.
Hey, our first quarter sponsors are Spur Ridge Veterinary Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank. And we want to thank Lanning Pharmacy and Central National Bank for sponsoring our broadcast area and our pregame show. And this timeout is
Tampa State Bank.
There you go.
There you go. And I didn't get a chance to see a lot of the girls' game, but evidently they played pretty well.
They did.
Yeah.
Hannah
goes, you betcha.
We're not talking to Hannah. She said she was mean to us. We're gonna shun her. She's staying for the full half now. Yeah, not because you want to.
Because she's getting paid.
Six to 5. Panthers lead. Warriors inbounding.
Right
there.
there.
We go.
Oh, got to go up strong.
Oh, good job.
There you go.
There we go.
That's the way to get up there strong.
Nice job by Wilhelm on that one. Put the Warriors in the lead. Another three-pointer.
Kind of got to find out where he is.
Number 5 is Connor Harris. He's looking good out there, and it'll be a turnover.
I don't know if Jack will listen to this, but he needs to not stand right behind the backboard when he's trying to throw the ball in bounds. He'll throw that, hit right behind the backboard.
Yep.
Get outside the lane, and plus it was after a made basket. He could have run the baseline.
We had that happen twice in the boys' game on Friday.
Yeah,
I think each team did it
once. Yep. But he could have run the baseline and help some of his guys get open.
Yeah. After a made basket, you bet.
Yeah.
Independent doing a nice job of moving the ball. There's a guy we didn't want to end up with it.
That's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row from him.
Harris is 6'2", and he's a junior.
He ran the baseline that time.
Wilhelm needs a little help, yeah.
Oh. Timeout. Yep, nice timeout. He's going to get a 10-second.
Yeah, we were in a little trouble there.
Yep. Tampa State Bank timeout. That was a good call there.
Marion called it a full timeout.
I didn't get a chance to hear all the stats at the end of the girls' game, but who had the most points?
It was I don't know if we actually did the final stats. Callie Burkholder and Jaden May, I think, were the two that were at one point. They both 16, and I kind of lost track after that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
they must have shot the ball a little better than they did the other night against Gossel. They had a chance to win that game against Gossel, and they missed a lot of free throws.
That was one thing that I was really impressed with tonight for the girls. They I don't know what the percentage was, but it certainly was over 50%, and you definitely want that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was maybe 65 or 70.
Yeah, they weren't the other night. They could have made the game a lot closer. It was a lot closer than the score said, but I was impressed by how hard they played.
Every team that I root for that loses, the game was closer than the score was.
Yeah.
Got it to show. Come on, we're right over the back of him. Little dish for the Winter. Winter puts up the shot.
Problem is that probably should have been backcourt if they wanted to be really technical about it, because he caught it on this side and stepped across.
Oh, good point. Yeah. Was it completely across when he caught it?
Yeah, he was on this side. And he stepped 1 foot, stepped over, but he was kind of pushed. So
maybe they
needed to call one. There we go.
Wilhelm comes out of there on fire and manages to get it to Lanning. Back to Wilhelm. There we go. Wilhelm with 2. 12-9. Warriors hanging with him.
Kind of pushing the ball a little bit. Kind of like to see that. Maybe we can get some easy baskets in transition.
Jonathan Freeze at the scorer's table, going to come in at some point here. Carrying the ball.
Okay.
Entering the game for Marion, number 11, Jonathan Freeze.
Jonathan Freeze coming in for
Cooper Bailey.
Cooper Bailey.
I don't think anybody wanted to come out.
Also checking in for
I never
Wichita
wanted to come out.
for Leighton Merrill.
If you just look away and don't let the coach, don't make
Yeah.
eye contact with the coach, then it can't take you out, can it? Tried to go for the home run there, intercepted.
Don't think he was open.
There's the open for the three, and Jerry, if they're open, they're making them.
Yeah, they just we're just sagging back on them too much.
Schaefer, there you go. They beat them down the field, the court that time.
Yep.
15-11. We're trading 3-pointers for 2-pointers, which isn't the best plan, but
no, but we're getting some easy baskets by doing that.
Exactly right. You got to get some pointers. Get what you can get.
Oh, jump ball.
Coach Raymer's rooting for it. Nope, I'm going to call it on Schaefer. Oh, was that on freeze?
I think so.
Okay.
I think Schaefer got a good block. I think that's what Coach was thinking, that it was called. They were calling on Schaefer.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize Schaefer's had that much jump in him. That was pretty good.
He got on top of the ball. He's strong enough. He gets on top of the ball, he's liable to knock the guy over.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go.
I'll let it come back to that later. Warriors again, as you said, pushing it. Wilhelm, little fall away, and won't go. Schaefer's with the rebound. Winter, Schaefer's. Excuse me. Wilhelm pulls the Warriors to within 2 at 15-13. Oh, Jack with the steal. Look out.
He works hard. Wilhelm works hard on that offensive boards. Got that rebound. Oh, take that straight to the basket.
And Jack with the shot, front of the rim. Don't give up a cheap one now, guys.
I think they talked him into that one. Did you hear him counting down?
Oh, they were, weren't they?
They're counting down over there. And he shot it and looked up there, and there was still 7.5 seconds left after the ball left his hand.
That's cheating. I think that's a technical.
Yeah, it should be. Misrepresentation.
Hey, this is that whole little dialogue there was brought to you by St. Luke Hospital. That's our St. Luke Hospital quarterly report.
Quarterly report, yeah. I think we just need to stay a little closer to our man on the defensive side. We're getting screened, and then we're just kind of following along, and we're not staying up close to them. It's kind of, I used to call that puppy dog defense. Just kind of following somebody around. But
so, okay, are you saying you want them to fight through the screen?
Yeah, you got to.
Okay, how do you do that, old coach? How do you do that without getting a foul call?
Well, you don't. I guess you don't fight through the screen. You
That's
fight,
what coaches
you fight around.
say.
Yeah, you fight around the screen. You
Okay.
step up. You step up. You see the guy coming the screen. You try to step up, so they kind of got to go around you and leaving a space
for you to go through. Okay, that makes sense.
Or slide behind. But once you get past the screen, you got to hustle to catch back up with the guy, especially if you get screened.
This teaching moment is brought to you by St. Luke Hospital, Triple R Hauling, Shelter Insurance, Erie Real Estate, and Marion Kiwanis.
I'm sure there's a lot of young basketball players out there listening to me.
I'm sure there are.
Probably some older ones going, what is he trying to say? What's he
I would
talking
almost
about?
guarantee you there will be some 50 and 60 year olds out in the driveway tomorrow practicing.
Yes, I bet they will be.
Freeze came down with it. Now it's back to Campbell. Lanning with the shot.
Oh.
15-13 is our score. And had a little volley or maybe a dodgeball action going there. Bailey's shot was long. Oh, he's going to get the foul shot too.
Yeah, he just couldn't stop. That's good hustle down the floor, though.
Number 2 for Independent is Joseph Ricaldi Phillips. I thought he did a nice job of being able to corral that ball and get himself under control enough to put up the
Yeah, because
layup.
he was pretty close.
Yeah. By the time he got hold of it. Off the front of the rim.
Go down there, get it, Jack.
Yeah. Oh, they called timeout.
Yeah, but Jack's standing there looking at it. Get after the ball.
Well,
Of course, you can't drop on him. They call a foul, too.
I was going to say that Jack's inclination, I would think, would be just fumble.
Whop, bang.
You mentioned Trevor Schaefer's and how strong he is. I was shocked in the game last Friday. At the end of the game, Gossel had subbed, and the guy they put in was a little guy, and he was playing on Schaefer's, and he was elbowing him in the gut, pushing him, and Schaefer's was looking at the ref going, "Are you going to call this?" And they came down the court twice, and they just let it go, and finally the kid just goes boom with the elbow, and they called him with the technical right out of the box, and the kid's going like, what'd I do? And I'm thinking, you've just escaped having the crap beat out of you, son.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's good effort, but that's
Number 5, Marion, Jack Manning, the second
That's
personal, 7th team foul.
I'm supposed to say something. Jack wanted me to make sure everybody knows that the program's wrong. He's really 6'2", 215.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was telling me that earlier. He said he wanted to make sure everybody knew.
So the 5'10",
yeah,
and there's no weight given.
no weight down there. Okay, but he was telling me that he wanted everybody to know he was 6'2", 215. So I thought I'd bring it up.
Yeah, there you go. Nice rebound by Wilhelm. For East Lanning. Oh, it's blocked.
Just a little bit late, but all right. I think he's behind the back. Well, I don't know how he was going to get that up there, but
That was going number 5.
It actually best possible scenario here. Do the foul.
Got two free throws.
Well, you can tell Jack that, whenever I'm talking to somebody on the phone that I'm going to see later, but that doesn't know me, I always tell them that I look like George Clooney. I think that's just about as truthful as his 6'2".
Yeah. Oh, they're going to call that, yeah.
Wilhelm will get the foul call. 17 fouls on the Warriors now.
I didn't bring my list, but I was going to bring my list tonight. Give those football players some kudos on their all district. I said it last time, but I kind of forgot my list. Maybe I'll bring it.
Yeah,
Friday.
Bring it Friday.
Yeah, because we had some young kids that really got some honors.
I thought that was a super football season.
It was.
It's a winning season with a lot of young people playing and a lot of tough things going on that could have, affected a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there was they had a chance to win that Trinity game.
And
they unfortunately didn't. And then they let a big lead get away from them against Sterling, and they didn't win by 21 points, only by 20, and that cost them all the way from the number 2 to number 4 seed. That 1 point, when you get right down and looked at it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I like it when the sports are all at the very least competitive.
Yeah.
And I think pretty much across the board in the fall sports, from cross country to football and volleyball, everybody was, had winning records and did really well.
Oh, that was a nice open shot. We're getting some nice shots. We just got to start. We got to get them to fall somehow or another.
4-point deficit for the Warriors.
I don't know if we're just pulling up short with our hands or not following through, or that's a nice little teardrop.
This collegiate team is extremely quick, and oh my. There we go. We're doing a nice job to hang in there and not let them get us all sped up more than we can handle.
Yeah. We're gonna miss not having Jack in there right now.
Yes, we are.
Nice.
Oh, Freeze with the shot, and the putback,
nice
and it doesn't
rebound.
go. Collegiate's helping us out here a little bit, Jerry, by missing some pretty close shots of their own. That must have rolled out of bounds. We couldn't see that.
Actually, this is Independence.
Yeah.
You keep going.
Collegiate, yeah, I know. I didn't know I was doing it, but I'm not surprised I was doing it. Yeah.
Well, they've got some shooters.
They sure do. It's Christian Dean with that Tampa or Case and Sun 3-pointer.
Yeah. I don't know.
Bailey gets it across. Had to work hard at that.
Yeah. Yep. I got to roll harder, Cole.
That'll be Independence ball.
Cole was over. He just needed to roll hard to the basket. He just kind of took it easy to get in there. I don't think he was expecting the pass. If he rolls hard to the basket, he's in there for a layup.
We're at the about the 5:10 mark in the second quarter. Independent up 22-13. We've been keeping it within about 4 points or so, and they've kind of stretched it out a little bit here.
Well, those 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah.
And everybody on their team is shooting threes. Oh, don't dribble it, shoot the ball.
That was Cole Smith, who's in there after having had, according to his grandpa, a good JV game.
Well, it was a good rebound, and he's playing some tough defense in there. But he got the rebound instead of shooting it. He brought it down and dribbled it.
Yeah. Cole's listed at 6 foot. He's a sophomore.
Yeah. Can move people around in there too. He's pretty good size.
Yeah, Cole's not a skinny. He's not fat by any means. He's just solid.
Off the toe. Knocked it off his leg. I think we're doing a really good job on defensive board.
Nice job by Wilhelm. It must be his shot, Jerry.
He works hard on the offensive side. I wish he'd worked that hard on the defensive side.
Bailey. There we go. Crawling back into this, 22-17.
I'll tell you, people don't know how impressive that was because he's actually left-handed. He did that with his right hand.
Oh yeah, he sure did. Okay, that is more impressive.
That is, yeah. You watch it and they go, "Oh, nice little teardrop," but that was pretty sweet.
We asked Hannah to turn up the volume on the sound thing. She couldn't do that with her left hand. Okay.
Come on,
hang in there, bud.
Bring the ball down. Bring it down.
All right, they're going to call a foul, not the tie up.
Got to chin the ball. Of course, then you got to watch out for your elbows.
Yeah. The old days, you just put the elbows out.
Put the elbows out and start turning.
Swing away.
Oh, yeah, we had a kid when I was in high school. He'd get the rebound. He'd just do that. Just back and forth. Man, he had little. Yeah. Back in the day when nobody cared if you got your jaw broke.
Or a concussion, because smelling salts cured concussions back when we were kids.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about when you were. I don't know when you were a kid if smelling salts had been invented.
It wasn't.
Oh. Warriors down by 5.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah. Smith got the rebound. This is Wilhelm. And get the roll. Oh. Really going up and down the court here right now.
Yeah, they are.
Yep, white ball.
Yep, white ball.
Schaefer's going to come back in.
14, Trevor Schaefer.
He's coming in for Cole. No, he's coming in for Freeze.
Yep. Ooh, I don't know if I like it. Don't stand behind the backboard, guys. Tie your shoe.
The game for Wichita 25, Braden Ray.
The officials shouldn't give him the ball behind it in the lane at all. They should make him move out.
There we go. And he
you
just
go.
did. That's yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's who you want bringing the ball up, is it?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him practice, Jerry. Oh, there we go. Smith over to Schaefer's. Use the backboard, guys.
Yeah. Look at this. Cole had the shot.
Yeah. Well, but you got to give it. He's a
nice
soft,
pass.
He's a sophomore.
Passing to a sophomore.
Oh, I thought he passed it to Schaefer's.
He did.
Is Schaefer's a sophomore?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. He sure is. Well, he's had more varsity action. How's that? I'm not giving up easy to you.
All right. Nice defense. Nice cut him. Nice cut off on the baseline there.
Oh, okay, guys.
No. Nice job, number one. Hey, point. Hands off of him. Man.
I like that.
I don't
you don't want to look. God used to just drive me crazy, especially when you were, well, not just you, but when I watched my daughter play or any girls, a lot of times they do something like that and then they look so guilty. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, no, act like it's on the other guy.
Oh, don't try to.
There you go. Oh, I thought they were going to get 13 for the push there.
Carry.
Yeah.
For carry.
Yeah.
Right on the verge there a lot of times. Although I think a lot of people dribble are that way. I watch the college kids.
Oh my goodness.
And they call it sometimes, but they're just right on the verge right there of always carrying the ball.
It's almost wrong when they do call that in the college game, Jerry, because every player, every guard does it every possession. I think
he's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
he's rolling that ball as he dribbles it.
Coming up on 1:30 to go in the half. Warriors down by 5, 7. I wonder how many three-pointers Independent has as opposed to their regular
2
shot.
points.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wilhelm to Schaefer. Schaefer goes up.
There we go.
Going to get the shot and get to go to the line, or the basket rather, and get to go to the line.
Tell you what, this offense tonight is running a lot smoother than it did against Gossel. And I don't think Gossel, well, this Independence team isn't much better than Gossel. They're probably about the same. Just a different style, more up and down.
Do you think Independent might be, to me?
I think they're a little better than Gossel.
Yeah.
I think they're a little better than Gossel. That's what I meant to say. I didn't want to sound like Gossel wasn't any good.
No, they were. I was impressed with Gossel. I really was. I'm not.
Gossel had some athletes.
Yeah, they won fair and square, and I was impressed. I'm not sure they had the quickness this team has.
No, I don't know. Some of their guys are pretty quick. Nope. Yeah.
Okay, good job. Under a minute to go now. 24-20.
I don't know why we're playing so tight out there at the half court line when you know all he wants to do is get you close and just go around you.
Yeah, true. There we go. Did not draw iron.
The thing of it is,
Giving him some help, guys. There we go.
We
call timeout. Okay.
Tampa State Tampa State Bank timeout. Yeah, you see how these independent guys, they get up there and push that guy out around that screen.
There you go.
Fighting over the top, yeah. But it's amazing. Independent comes down there and they're shooting. You think they're shooting lights out, then all of a sudden the same guy is shooting and doesn't even draw iron.
I know.
Number 11 had that same shot a little while ago and just drained it. And then this time he goes up and doesn't even hit the iron.
Yep. Doesn't even. I think he hit the net, maybe.
He
But,
might have. I don't know.
hey, I got good news. It looks like Hannah Stubenhofer May will be gone for the second half. And we'll have Sadie Lang.
That's good news. Oh, Sadie's going to take over. Okay. All right. Go up. Go up.
There we go.
Careful, Jack. Careful, Jack. Careful, Jack.
Oh, my. Well, before we lose Hannah, Jerry, I do want to say the problem with Hannah is there are entirely too many syllables in her name.
It could be. Could be. She just
Can't have that many syllables, not in America.
She's just too nice a person.
Like she said, I'm too old to say it.
Well, seeing that last second shot, I was watching KU before I came down, and the last second shot from about half court or about 3/4 court, it came in there and it hit and rattled in that basket and kicked out. Almost made it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not KU.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter still.
No, I thought, whoa, that about went in.
Well, that'll be our St. Luke Hospital quarterly report. Yeah. And we want to thank Triple R Harlem, Shelter Insurance, Cherry Real Estate, Marion Kiwanis. We'll shut down. You won't hear any music because we're not allowed to play copyrighted music during the halftime. So we'll be back when you hear us.
We're ready to go.
Turn your mic on.
Okay, I'm on now.
All right, we are back. Gene, can you hear me? Okay, let me see if Jerry. Oh, Jerry needs batteries. Gene, can you help him out? So I'll just talk to myself here till Gene gets Jerry batteried up. Warriors managed to. It was kind of looking like the Warriors were going to maybe fall back and to a point they wouldn't be able to come back, but they got back to within 2 at the end of the half. Long shot there by Winter. Warriors retained possession, did a nice job of rebounding there. Winter inbounds. Oh, hit the backboard, and now the breakaway for Independent, and they get 2.
Joseph, you're calling Stewart.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back with us, Jerry.
Am I good to go?
Well, I don't know about good, but you can go.
I can go, right? Another turnover. They're getting off to a quick start.
They certainly are. 6 quick points for Independent.
You can move, Jack. You can move, Jack.
All right, they take the pressure off. Lanning will bring the ball up. Pick him up here after half court.
Well, we started off with a pretty good shot, but then we got beat back down the floor. So
Wilhelm had a bunny there, should have gone in.
Yep. You know, we were talking earlier about how many 3-pointers they had and how many 2-pointers they had.
Did you go find out?
Yep.
I hoped that you would. I was dropping that hint.
They had 5 3-pointers and 4 2-pointers at first half. And a free throw.
And a free throw.
A free throw.
Now, you could say that if you got more 3-pointers and 2-pointers, it's a good thing, but that just depends on how many of each you've got.
Yeah, right.
Oh, did you kick that? Yeah.
That's a kick.
I'm surprised. Should have had a whistle on that.
Yeah. Yeah. The officials got caught looking on that one, I think. Or caught not looking.
Caught not looking, yeah. Looking the other way.
Yeah. That should be a foul, too.
Probably a carry also on our part.
Yeah. You can't impede a guy's dribbling. We're doing too much dribbling now.
Okay, Lanning comes down with the rebound.
Oh, Campbell was open inside. Yeah, come on.
What are we going to call? All right, held ball.
Mr. Wilhelm's got to go after that ball. He just can't reach. That's kind of the only thing I've seen out here tonight that I don't like is we're looking too much on some of those 50-50 balls instead of just
diving
after them.
Yeah.
Or reaching down to pick them up instead of dropping on them. I'd like to see us be a little more aggressive on those things.
Oh boy, that really, oh my. Pass a little high, a little hard there.
Yeah. And a little behind him.
(30-22) early in the second half. Independent leading the Warriors. Wilhelm to Lanning. Jack was going down as the pass came across.
Yeah. You've got to pass that thing with two hands. You can't just fling it with one hand. Oh, slow motion would probably call that back court.
Well, we're not showing it in slow motion, Jerry, although we could. You want us to?
No.
I don't know if Gene
No,
can
I'm
go
all
back
right.
that far.
I'm all right. I'm okay. I may have been proven wrong too.
Has that ever happened?
Depends on who you ask. You're asking me? No.
The answer is no. Independence really come out on fire
Yeah,
here.
they just come right out, coming out. They're just gonna get right after us. And
Coach Ramers called the Tampa State Bank timeout to talk
yeah,
about
we need
this.
it. We need it. We're just out of sorts. We let that guy dribble from one end all the way in for a layup, and that should never happen. That should be a charge or something. So we got our Warrior sponsors we haven't done tonight, and that's Gambino's Pizza, Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, and Katie Insurance.
And our third quarter sponsors are MHS Pack, Marion County Ace Hardware, and Carlson's Groceries. Ace will probably add on a new wing for all the money I spent on Christmas lights out there.
Well, you come by my house, you won't see the lights.
You're kidding me.
No.
Oh, Jerry, you got to put up some lights.
My lights wore out.
You can buy new ones.
And I had them out, and they went kaput. So anyway, I'm never around for Christmas.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, Gene was saying he went out there to buy lights and they didn't have any because they said Powers bought them all.
Oh, guys.
That'll be a foul on Jack.
Yeah.
Honor Harris. Foul call number 5 is Marion, Jack Marion. His third personal.
I used to try to tell my kids I'm in basketball, in that situation there, get the 10-second call.
Okay,
At least they have to take the ball out of bounds. They don't get a layup
out of it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Don't worry about the 10 seconds. It's better than throwing it away and giving them a layup.
Rebound there by Met, by.
And see, those kind of passes are just going to get us killed.
Foul call number 2, Wichita Joseph Rinaldi Phillips, his third personal, second team foul.
Let's see, Wilhelm is, what year is?
He's junior.
Hayden. He's a junior.
Yeah. I think we've got one junior and one senior, and pretty much all the rest of them are sophomores.
Yeah.
Tristan Dye, he's on the bench. He played the other night. I haven't seen him out there yet.
Jack lost his balance there. And had to put the ball down, and when he did that, he was.
I think Tristan is a senior. Is he a senior?
I think he is.
He's
a junior. Yeah,
he's a junior. Miles is a senior, and
Miles Olson saw a little
and Dominic Miller are seniors.
Olson saw a little playing time last week on Friday. Yeah.
But I don't know. He didn't play last year, I know. So he's another one of those that doesn't have very much experience.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to say, oh, he's a senior, but it's really more how many years you played in terms of ability in the game.
Oh.
Nice soft shot.
Nice little teardrop.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Wilhelm with
nice look. That's some good things offensively. Defensively, we're just falling asleep a little bit.
38-24. So Independence pulled that lead out quite a bit.
Actually, I think what's hurt us more is just our turnovers and our transition defense. That's more than anything else. Right now, offensively, I think we're getting some good shots. Defensively, when we play half court defense, I think we're looking pretty good. But we're having way too many turnovers, and transition defense is not very good.
5-second call.
That's good. That's 5-second call. That's good.
Had one of those in the girls' game. This same ref. He must have a quick clock.
He's
or an accurate clock. I don't know. I'm not questioning it. But
that takes a lot of effort to keep him throwing the ball in for 5 seconds. Think that 5 seconds isn't very long. Well, you come out there and you play defense for 5 seconds and see how long it takes you.
Oh yeah. I thought for a second that guy was going to go for a dunk there.
We're just not rotating back. We should have a safety back for him. I don't know whose job it is to rotate back, but
we need to be in a cover 2.
Yeah. Right now it looked like maybe a cover 2.
Oh. I think we're rattled, Jerry.
Take care of the ball.
Oh,
too fast. He had to do something with the ball or he would walk. So they just maybe got us sped up a little bit too much.
Got 4 people at scores table right now for the Warriors. And we got a Tampa State Bank timeout.
Tampa State Bank timeout.
Okay, we've got number 10, Tristan Dye. You just talked about him coming in.
Cole
Smith.
Cole Smith is coming in. I thought I saw. Here comes Mendoza.
Mendoza, yeah, that's
Hayden
Mendoza, number 33.
Yeah. Miles Olson, I think I see.
I thought I saw Miles at the scores table. Of course,
Miles and
I don't know. Was Mitch Norris one of them?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we'll find out here in a minute.
Yeah, I was thinking that Jonathan Freeze was one of them, but maybe not. Have to look and see. Well, they're just getting frustrated, sped up, and trying to do things they can't do.
Right. Yeah, it was Jonathan Freeze. You're correct.
Making one-handed passes, over-the-head passes.
Scores widened out to 46-24. And that's that.
Well, we've scored 2 points or have we scored any? Yeah, it was 22-24.
Dye inbounds the ball. That's Mitch Norris right there.
Well, the thing of it is, those guys are reaching in. Those should be called fouls. It's hard to handle the ball when somebody's hacking you on the arm.
Yeah.
And they're not hard, but their hands are just in the way all the time. They got quick hands.
That'll make it 48-24, so they doubled it up on us.
No defensive rotation whatsoever.
Of course, at this point, Jerry,
they're passing the ball so fast, we just can't react.
Yeah, they are really moving the ball around. I
don't think we're not doing as good a job as we should do, but we've got to give Wichita Independent just a little credit because they're moving the ball so fast we can't do anything. Not rotating back.
All right, now calm this. Everybody slow down for a minute, guys. Slow.
We're just not coming to a jump stop. We're on the move. We just have to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Or we're going to travel with it. Or they're going to steal it. So it's just a matter of fact, we just just got us sped up to the point that we can't seem to slow ourselves down right now.
Looks like Independent maybe just going to come down and play for it. Well, no. Thought maybe they're going to play for a last shot here in this quarter.
32.
We've got quite a few guys that have hit threes here. And that'll be the end of the third quarter, and it was not a good quarter for the boys in white. And
not good at all. They just we weren't rotating back on defense. We didn't have any safeties back at all. They just started running out on us. I think we got flustered, got disappointed in what we were doing or what they were doing, and just quit playing as hard as we played earlier. I think we'll come back out, slow this thing down a little bit, and we'll play a little harder. And these guys will be all right. They just need to catch their breath a little bit and get settled down.
You know, obviously that went pretty badly after the substitutions, but that, you know, the game was out of reach, frankly. We weren't going to come back in this game at that point. And I like the fact, take the guys out, set them over there, talk to them.
Yep.
Let your next unit do the best they can. Didn't go real well.
Yeah, but they learned,
you know,
they learned something on that.
They're out there playing varsity ball, you bet. And I agree with you. Now we'll see if these guys, I'm expecting them to come back and win, but I just see if they're calmed down and playing solid fundamentals.
Let's see if we can stay with them this quarter. We're down by 33. Let's see if we can outscore them this quarter.
St. Luke Hospital was our quarterly report sponsor, and that was given by Jerry. And our fourth quarter sponsors are Marion Dye and Fixture, Edward Jones Investments, and Yazel Magley Funeral Home.
My gosh, give it to him.
Oh, Lanning winds his way through. Shot long. Nice pass.
Yeah, Cooper could have stood in there and taken a charge if he'd have wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to do something there with ooh.
Uh-huh.
I was starting to say, trying to do something there with Wilhelm, and that didn't work out. And now we got some frustrated guys.
Well, it would help if Wilhelm would cut in front of that guy instead of cutting behind him. But the defense doesn't let him do that. That's what you call good defense. I know people's going to say, well, why are they still pressing up this much? You know what? I've been in that situation, and it doesn't hurt us to have to play against it. It'll help us get better. And I know it doesn't look good, but we got to learn. We got to learn to play. Learn how to get open. Learn how to take care of the basketball against pressure.
A couple of subs came in for Independent.
Pushing foul?
Yeah, pushing foul against Independent.
Number 11, Wichita, Sam Taylor, his first personal.
35 and 32. So they've put in a junior and a sophomore. Well, that's way out there. And way long, too.
Doesn't seem to bother them how far out they are.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
There we go. Inside the winter. And it can't
Gotta
crawl
finish
over
it.
the rim.
It's either that or walk, wasn't it? Nice, nice.
Winter made a good attempt at putting
Yeah.
that back up.
Just kind of short arms. All of his shots are just a little short arm. He needs to follow through a little bit with his wrist. He's just leaving it right on the front of the rim.
Yeah. Yeah, lining it up nice.
Yeah.
Short.
Oh, see. Those are 50-50 balls we ought to get.
Winter comes down with it.
Yeah.
Foul call number 2 of Wichita goes for Colby Phillips' 4th personal, 4th team foul. Entering the game for Wichita is 13, Jay Whitaker, and 24, Leighton Merrill.
More substitutions, I think, here for yes.
Yeah. 13 came in and 24, although they've been playing, so.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was thinking 24, but he has been playing.
They don't fall off much when their subs come in, do they? There you go, Jack.
Good shot by Jack.
Good shot. You got to take your shots when you're open.
Another reaching foul, and we've got another
35 to Wichita, Brett Short.
substitution. Although again, the guy coming in, 25, Braden Rabe, is 6'4", a junior, and he's played pretty well. He was in there earlier, but as you just said, you're subbing.
Nope. They've been subbing all night long.
Yeah,
actually.
they have. It's true.
They don't see much difference 1 through 10.
He's had a pretty long bench. Winter with the shot, couldn't get it to fall. Lanning gets a tie up. Marion has a possession arrow.
Possession with Marion.
2 minutes to play. Our score is 63-26. What was a tight ball game at the end of the first half is blown up.
Foul call 25 to Wichita, Braden Rabe, his 2nd personal, 62 foul.
Nice job. Caden Wilhelm at the line. Jonathan Freeze comes in.
I don't remember. We haven't seen a lot of free throws this whole game.
No, we really haven't. I mean, there's been a lot of foul called, but I guess we just haven't been. Nobody's been in a 1-on-1, which is kind of counterintuitive, isn't it?
I'm surprised 25 was able to push Jack out of there.
Under a minute to play. Get the running clock going here. Long. Freeze gets a rebound. Back over to Winter.
I know what he's falling away from the basket. Looks like David McCormick in there.
That's a mean thing to say. Oh, Lanning with the steal. If Jack can get one here. And he does.
Yeah, Lanning for 2.
63-29. Probably the last points of the game. We'll see.
Yeah, they're just going to dribble it out, I think. As they should.
And that'll be the
Well,
game.
You know, we didn't have a very good second half, did we?
No, we did not.
Thought the kids played real hard and under control the first half. Second half, I think they got really sped up.
Yep.
Really sped up. I think Independent put a lot more pressure on us full court, and than what they were doing the first half. And more, we just had our head down. We dribbled into traps. We threw the ball away. It just snowballed to the point that it just was very frustrating for the kids.
So that'll be our final game of tonight, and hope to hear you back here, see you back here on Friday. For Jerry Smith, for Sadie Lang, for Gene Winkler, for Chris Burkholder, for Hannah Stubenhofer-May. This is Mike Power saying good night, Mr. and Mrs. Warrior fan. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Red. Good night, Gabby Gabbard, wherever you are.
Good night, Kevin.